plays and shit. But I don't know. We'll get back to more of the fucking weird news in a little bit. Let's see what's going on. I'm just typing something here real quick because, you know, I used to have interns, but it became a pain in the ass of always finding work for these guys to do. So I'm a one-man operation trying to do everything at once. And the person that normally helps me get shit going isn't here right now. So, and there we have some of the recast. Jay Stone Show.
How's it going, Jay?
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good, good. Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it. I just played 2 of the tracks, man. The EP sounds great.
Excellent, excellent.
So now that it's finally out, what do you guys got planned? First, tell me who's on the phone with me.
All right. So on the phone right now, I am Mondo. I do the vocals, and I have Hunter here. He does bass, keyboard, backup vocals. What's up?
So I mean, it sounds great. You sent me a copy, you know, of the WAV files today for the show. I just played 2 of the tracks. It sounds good. Which song are you guys filming a video for? Was that Skin and Bone?
No, actually, it's a song that is not on the record. It's actually a song that's going to be on the next EP that we put out. And so if you've been on our Facebook page or our social media sites, you can kind of see what the song is about. And it's been the longest studio time that we've ever put into one track. That's for sure.
How long did you spend on it?
Say it again?
How long did you spend on the track?
So far, we've put in, about 8 hours or so.
Yeah, 8 hours.
That's not that bad. I mean, I spent, about a year and a half in the studio working on like 10 tracks. There was one song, man, that took months. I don't know, man. This guy was just crazy about getting it perfect. But, you know, sometimes you want to do that. But sometimes it's better to just go with the first cut sometimes. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's, we're working with Bad Vibe Studio in Lytle, Texas. And it's a drive from here. But, you know, it's the guy that we wanted to do this track with. We felt like he's the guy that's going to bring out the best in this track. And so we put in, I think it was like 9 hours yesterday or Friday night. And then we're going to go in for another session to go do more stuff on it. So we were there, you know, doing our thing for sure.
How come you did it in 2 EPs? Did you just wanted to get something out there, or?
Well, this next EP is going to be something completely different. So the whole EP is going to be a horror themed EP. So which is completely different from our first record, which our first record was just kind of all about our beginning and you know, kind of the beginning of us. And this next EP is going to be a horror themed record that's going to showcase like one of our favorite genres. Metal wrong with that.
Not only that, we were recording that song specifically for the video.
I didn't catch that last part. Who specifically for who?
A music video.
Oh, I gotcha. So yeah, I got bad storms rolling through the area. So
no, I hear you. Yeah. So like for the first EP, we released over and over again, kind of like as a prequel to the record, and so for this next record, we're gonna release Zombies Everywhere as a single. As a prequel to this next record to kind of give you a little bit of insight as to what it's going to sound like.
Cool. Now, the EP, this first one, was just released. So, where can we find it?
You can find that EP pretty much anywhere that you buy your records. iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, whatever the Xbox and PlayStation things are where you buy music, Google Music, pretty much wherever it is that you get it. Buy music these days. People don't really do record stores anymore, but we're actually going to have physical copies at all of our shows. And if you want a physical copy, just give us a holler, and we'll make sure that we get one out to you, literally signed and sealed and delivered, I guess.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely want a hard copy for myself. But can you hear the storms behind me? I'm just curious if it's coming through the mic at all. It's pretty bad.
Not so much.
Yeah, we don't hear that. We
Okay,
just hear your beautiful masculine voice.
That's funny. So, how are other things going in the band? As far as shows, and are you guys going to go out on a mini tour or anything like that?
Well, as you know, maybe the listening people don't know. Recently, I had shoulder surgery, which kind of put me out of commission as far as shows goes for a little while. But we're actually getting back out there next month. We've got shows from there all the way through November booked right now. We're doing this video. We're recording the single, then the next EP. We have a new drummer. Again, if you haven't been to our social media lately, we have a new drummer. His name is Joe Ray. He's on this new single. And so right now, everything is really firing for us, and we're moving quickly through everything, and it's we're starting to really get hot right now. So it's a good time. We're feeling good. It's a good time for all of our hard work is really paying off for us, and with good people like you and Undaunted Apparel, Cold Cock Whiskey, Warfighter Made, Arm the Pit Records. We have all these great people behind us, and it's good that we're finally starting to really put a lot of what we do out there. So we're definitely happy right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it seems like just yesterday you guys were on the show the last time. That was back, I think it was February 23rd that you guys were on. So, and you had one track. So, it's only July. So, you put out an EP, you're doing a video, you had surgery, you got a lot going on. So, it is progressing good. And, you have a lot of sponsors and stuff like that. So,
people have really believed in us, and we always say that we could never do this without the fans and without everybody that's with us on our journey, and that's true. Especially right now, it's really showing. We're finally able to pay all these people off, the people that come to our shows, the people that show up and leave our shows during our set. Everybody that's been anything to us, it's really starting to show, and we couldn't be happier that it's finally happening.
Yeah, no, you guys got a good fan base. You always, like the last time you guys were on the show, the numbers were pretty good, and you promote it. You have a lot of fans, so it's not every day that every band can build the fan base. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bands go out there. There's bands with names out there that I see videos of them playing live in clubs, and there's 9 people there. So, it's not an easy thing. So.
Oh yeah, we normally do a lot of shows, so we've definitely been there where we had one guy. We've been there where we have a lot of people there. But even if there's that one dude there, we still put on the show the same as we would if we had a packed house. It's a big thing when somebody comes to your shows. Like I always say, what people make these days. If somebody comes in and attends one of your shows, a lot of time that's like a quarter or an eighth of their weekly pay, and that's a big deal. You come to our shows and you support us, and we're gonna give you a hell of a show, even if it's just you.
Yeah, just to even if you get one fan, you got to do it. I mean, there's, you got to put on the show. You booked it, whether there's 10 people there or 500 people there, you have to put on the show, and it's got to be the same. You never know who's watching either. I mean, there's plenty of times I made a fool of myself with a record label executive there, and blew shots at getting signed and shit because I was an idiot and I was young and stupid and did dumb shit. But hey, we got a lot of press from it anyway. But I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I always love the artwork you guys do. I mean, the flyer you did for the first interview, that was one of the coolest flyers. That's one of my favorite show flyers, actually. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, and that's one of my favorite. I love the color scheme. So,
oh, yeah, and that's our designer that we work with, Mandy Williams. She actually went to high school with me and AM Smash. So, it's people, like her, for example, that really make us, so we kind of, our network is a little big, but, we don't like to burn bridges, and we like to keep working with good people. And it's all for the fans, really. I know a lot of bands say that, but it really is. I mean, why the hell else would you do it?
Right. I mean, yeah, you do it because you love music and you want to put it out there, and you want to do it for the people that support you. So, did she do the album artwork as well?
She did. So she's done all of our artwork for all of our flyers. Except for the shitty ones in the beginning that we kind of put together. We didn't know any better, But since if you look at our flyers, and if you've been to any of our shows, you can see where the change was, and she took over design wise. So she's done all those. She's done some photos for us. She's done all of our artwork for this new EP. And for the first single Over and Over Again that we did. And we're working with her on all of our new flyers for the upcoming shows, as well as she'll be working with us on the new EP as well.
Nice. Now, is this what she does for a living?
I guess you'd have to ask her. I guess next time we do an interview, we'll have to bring her with us.
I was just curious because, I mean, if there's other bands out there looking for, artwork to be done, I mean.
Oh, yeah. No, she definitely does. She works with a lot of different types of artists as well. I think we were the first rock band that she worked with. She normally does a lot of, like, party flyers and, like, hip-hop artists, and she can do anything from designing logos to she did a couple of shirts for us. Our actually trademark logo that we use for everything. She came up with that along with us. So it's we can't credit her enough for a lot of the artwork and designs that she did for us. So if you're a band or an artist or a business or you want to do something for your mama, give Mandy Williams a call.
Thanks, Mandy.
Oh, that's awesome. So how long has the new drummer been with you guys?
He's been with us, what do you say, Hunter?
About 2 months. Yeah, and he's a fucking game changer. Like he changed the energy completely. Everybody's stepping up and becoming better musicians altogether.
Cool.
Definitely a beast of a drummer and a guitarist, really.
And a bassist and everything else that he touches, I guess.
Yeah, he's really good.
So he plays everything basically.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. He's a true musician, so we couldn't be happier to have him along with us. Of course, we would not be where we are if we never had Max in the band and stuff like that. So it's everybody that's been with us on this journey. It's they've all had their part in making us where we are right now.
Cool. When's the hard copies of the CD going to be available?
Well, we can actually get them really anytime we want. Right now, you can get them through our label, Arm the Pit Records. We have an awesome guy that we work with there, John Nowinski. He's not from Europe. He's American. All right, but he's a great guy. He's been with us for a long time. He was actually a friend of ours before we even took this step, and we were actually